Um, there's a lot of fake truths out there, and the only way to distinguish between one truth and another truth is to understand that there's only one truth, period, just one truth. So when you think something is true, um, why do you think that? Like, what makes you think it's true? Because I know why I think the Bible's true, and I'm about to tell this guy right here that I was playing COD with. I got a little segment bringing God to COD because nobody's talking about God to none of these kids on these games or grown men on these games. And I know they play for hours and hours a day. So that's the exact reason why I got me a game system, made me a profile just to bring like Christ awareness, Bible awareness. But let me just let y'all hear. This is just a little piece of a game clip that I got up here, and I was talking to one of my teammates, and just listen to how the conversation goes.
Okay, now it's a lot of people that was here, like New Orleans, like native people here that was using so-called witchcraft. You know what I mean? As far as, but they weren't religious people. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of shit that was being used here. It's a lot of shit that you can
Right.
do now, bro, that'll be considered witchcraft and it can
Enemy
heal you.
UAV
You know what I'm
active.
saying? A lot of our shit was demonized.
So
And
what?
therefore, if I mean, bro, once you tell somebody something enough times, that's what it end up being,
Now
bro.
look, do you
Just
know
like
that?
it's,
Do you know that
you know.
that? So did y'all just hear him say? Once you tell somebody something so many times, it ends up being that. Um, and so if I tell you the sky is black, the sky is black, the sky is black, the sky is black, it's going to end up being that just because I say it enough. No, you somebody might just end up believing that, but that doesn't mean that the sky is black. So it's real elementary to have that way of thinking. Let me continue.
I mean,
That's
like,
true that this is the Bible teaches that
no, that's in the history books.
this is Satan's kingdom, and no, I'm talking about it being you doing
Oh, you talking
witchcraft
about?
and it working. You see, that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, it's
What you call
like, bro,
witchcraft
some people
is
could call you witchcraft
Hostile
if
UAV
God
in the
gave you a
area.
miracle. That could be considered witchcraft in some people's eyes.
Gas is
yeah, and
closing
that's
in.
that's what I'm
Literally,
trying to
period.
say.
You know what
Just
I'm saying?
because somebody deems it as that doesn't mean that's what it is. So if two people say two
Right.
different things
Good
and
kill.
both say it's
Marking the rest
true,
of that squad
only
on your
one of
tac
them
map.
can be true,
Get
or
hunting.
or
Friendly
maybe
Moor
they're both
strike
false.
inbound.
But if they're not saying the same thing,
Hostile dropping into the
then
area.
then
Watch the
only one
skies.
of them can be true. But both of them can
Okay.
can be false. Just like if you got a Muslim telling a Jehovah's Witness, "No, I got the truth. No, you got the truth. No, you both don't got the truth
That's true.
because y'all are
Right.
Your
religious."
team made it to the safe
So
zone.
so I
Right.
would say neither of them is true. But I feel like if
Enemy
somebody
UAV
raises
overhead.
from the grave, bro, you gotta believe anything
Enemy
he
UAV
says.
active.
And that's the real reason why I believe that Jesus' teachings is true, that the Bible is true, because he rose from the grave. Now, if it was only the Bible saying that he rose from the grave, then that's no different than any other cult just writing their books and saying that this is what it is because they said that they was inspired by God, and you can believe it or not. The Bible is
Hey,
a
I got
lot
somebody that I
different.
got somebody.
This is why we can say without a shadow of a doubt the Bible is true. Who's raising from the grave but God? Why would you choose to believe anything other than the one who rose from the grave? From now on, any Christian that sees this, you have no excuse at all. You know exactly why what you feel the truth is true because your truth is coming from God. You know he's God because he has the power to do what only God can do. There's nothing like it in creation. There's nothing like it in this world. We never knew anything like it. We never will. Jesus is the way, and he's coming. So